Andrew here again with another video. Today my video is obviously about the Atlanta floods. I'm actually a little bit north of Atlanta in a place called Powder Springs, but we're feeling it here too. I'm going to walk you around my neighborhood a little bit. I've already been out once, but I didn't have my camera on me, so I'm going to take you down to the road that actually looks like a river. Just walking through my driveway here, you can see the water flowing through across my boot here. I got some big old rain boots on, and it's flowing as I go down to, the road. It's probably about a ½ inch deep. There's a car that looks like it's about to actually try to drive through this, but I honestly don't think it's going to make it. The water is actually splashing up over the car right now. It's pretty bad. Be here in just a second. I've got more water. It's flowing pretty briskly, but you haven't seen anything yet. That right there is not a river. Well, not technically. It is what is supposed to be road. As I walk out here, I've got a lot of water right here, and the water gets pretty deep. I'm starting to slosh a little bit as I walk. It is now over the tops of my boots as I'm sloshing through here, and where the two roads meet, it gets up over my boots. You can see here that this river is not, just, I don't know if you can see this on my camera, but this river is not just, stagnant. It is flowing pretty bad, and this is where the two roads meet. You can see my boots here are covered. If I walk out into here a little bit more, you can see the water flowing around my boots, and they start to splash up into my pants, over my rain galoshes. There's a truck here trying to get through here, and it actually is going to make it because it's going with the river. But cars that go up through here have a lot of trouble. If I had to guess how deep this thing was, I'd say probably about 3 or 4 inches. I'm walking up through it now, and it is splashing up into my pants, so I'm actually going to get on the side here and walk next to it. Where this actually starts is at the bottom of this hill, right next to where I live. I wonder if you can, you can't see that on the camera, but it's becoming a lake up here, like a small pond right here where it begins. And that looks to be probably what I would guess is the deepest part. Right here, over here, it's actually over my boots, I just found out. You can see a car there waiting, but it's not actually going to go through this pond yet. I guess it's waiting to see if it's going to maybe subside a little bit as the rain started to let up just a hair. Now we see here that this is where it's actually coming out onto the street. And back over here where it's coming from is not supposed to be a pond. That right there is not usually a pond. That is usually just grass. And it's obviously flowing out onto the street here, and it's very muddy, that red Georgia, red clay, mud water that I'm walking out into right now. You can see here where it's meeting with a bank, and it's causing it to turn a little bit to the right. And, I'm going to go back now. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I may actually try to get out in this here in a little bit now that it's started to subside. This is actually not the worst it's been. This is starting actually to subside. You see, as I'm going with it, it's not like when I was moving against it. It's not splashing over my boots at all. It still covers the tops of my boots when they actually hit the water, but I guess going against it's not so bad. Or going with it's not so bad. Going against it's the problem. I think we have what it sounds like a car coming up here. I'll show you again as it goes against it. Let's see if this car actually makes it very far, because it's coming around what looks to be a really deep area. Somebody else is out here with their umbrella. I've got my umbrella borrowed from my aunt. And another car sitting here saying, am I going to attempt this? Am I going to attempt this? I think he's gone away. He may not attempt this. Go down just a little bit here. See where the bottom of this hill is. Looks to be the worst area. I've not actually been down here yet to see this. This looks to be the worst part, actually. He's going back inside. Came out here. See the same thing I did, and it looks like there's a car actually stopped up here. Oh, the truck that I was showing you earlier could not actually make it. He's stranded out here in the middle of this road. It's actually, oh my gosh, it's up over his bumper. See if I can zoom in a little bit and you can see that now. I'll walk up a little bit. There are a couple cars that are stopped here. People their drivers are out. I'm pretty sure they're not going to attempt this any further. I'm going to tree here so I'll show you. And you can see here, oh my gosh, this is a tennis court that I'm looking at where this water is falling down here in this huge torrential torrent. That's a little under, and that goes under the road. It's a cul-de-sac, and it looks like I would not attempt to swim that. That looks like it would be deadly. It's going so fast. Over here you can see where it goes in on the other side. Some of it won't even go into it. It's rushing up here over the road into this where it's over this truck's thing. I am currently in where my boots are that are getting to be where they're going to be overfilled. I'm not going to attempt this any further. This is going to be the transition for me. I'm going to post this on YouTube in a few seconds, and know that I will probably not try and get out of this. I'm going to change my mind. I will probably not try and get out of this. I was thinking about having a pizza or delivered, but I don't think the pizza would actually make it here to me. Because, I mean, we've got rivers that have never existed before at the moment. And this is just honestly ridiculous. Thank you. Have a good day.